10 years experience doing calisthenics, just don't bother.
Any advice that you can give for tall people?
I do think to some extent you need to,
I'm struggling with the plunge. He also wants a plunge. So every tall people should quit calisthenics.
yeah.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with Tom Merrick, the Bodyweight Warrior, which is 6'4". I am 5'9". I'm struggling with the plunge. He also wants a plunge. Can you give some advice for tall people? Or
And just don't be tall, you know. I just think, you know, you need to very much appreciate that it's going to take longer. Like, I feel like I'm able to do front lever. Front lever for me came relatively naturally. I've always been pretty strong at pulling.
I was.
And I think this is, again, quite anecdotal from what I've seen with other people training, is that people with longer limbs, so I think probably it's supposed to be like roughly your arm span should be your height.
Yeah.
So I don't know how.
I have short arms.
Is your short arm short?
Short arms, not too long for it to be a benefit.
Yeah. So I've got like monkey arms. My arms are like 5 inches longer than my height. So what I've seen is that people who have longer arms tend to be better at pulling. Leverage wise, it just helps out. But when I do a handstand push-up, I feel like, or even a squat, I've got long legs as well. I've got like, it takes me 5 seconds to get to the bottom, you know, in a handstand push-up. So certain things are going to play. Even if you're tall, you might have short arms.
Okay.
So there's other things like that will play into it.
That would suck for calisthenics. I mean,
Short arms and being tall.
very tall and then having very short.
Yeah. Short arms would be stronger for like dips, handstand push-up. Longer arms stronger with pulling, maybe front lever. I do think to some extent you need to adjust your expectations. That happened with me just like over time. I was like, oh, why am I not getting better at these things? And then I realized that everyone who is very good at these things are much smaller than me. I think you need to be smarter with your progressions. So for example, planche, I think like advanced tuck needs to be really, really, really strong.
Yeah, I mean, your legs are like double the weight of my legs, regardless if we train them or not. But yeah, like just because of the length, you just, every inch that you extend your hips, it's just gonna be so much more weight.
Yeah.
For you.
So I think like the tendency, and this is in general, but like people try to rush and they want to do the harder progression. Whereas I think if you're tall, you have to be extra patient. You have to like really feel super solid before you then make that jump. I think bands are amazing as well for like, when you get to the more extended positions in a skill, like just to, you know, the more mass you're playing with, when you get those big jumps in skills like pike push-up to handstand push-up or advanced tuck to straddle planche, we need more help bridging that gap. So being able to use things like bands to just like take a little bit of weight off, make ourselves a little bit lighter, help out with the levers.
How much would you say being tall affects vertical movements? Let's go actually to like just pull-ups, weighted pull-ups.
Yeah.
How have you seen like it affects you so much compared to like shorter people?
No, I think pulling is the one thing. It's just going to be body weight dependent. So if you're light, even if you're tall, you'll be strong. Yeah, I think like pulling is the one like equalizer. I don't see short people being stronger. I don't see tall people being stronger. I think it's pretty fair.
Yeah, that's why fitness fat is so freaking strong.
Yeah, dude's doing like 10 reps of 50 kilos in like...
Even with knee.
Obviously with levers, you've got now your feet there, your legs. So now we're talking length, but like just strength-wise, chin-ups, I think would be fair game.
So every tall people, to conclude, should quit calisthenics.
Yeah, that's the summary of it. 10 years experience doing calisthenics, just don't bother.
Just don't bother.
do deadlifts instead. Like that's the one thing that tall people are generally good at. Do handstands, to be fair. I think you can be pretty good at handstands being tall. I've met surprisingly a lot of like tall people who are good at handstands.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
So yeah, play to your strengths.
Thank you so much. All the tall people, 6'2", 6'4", do not quit. You got it. Just be extra patient. Enjoy the journey.
You always see people who want to be taller.
Yeah.
But anyone who's tall and does calisthenics wants to be shorter.
I wanted to be taller until now I just want to be shorter and have smaller calves.
That's why you're wearing the joggers, right?
No. Wait, my calves are some heavy stuff.